South San Francisco has a brand new food destination, and today we're checking it out. This is Omakase World Market, one of the Bay Area's newest food halls, bringing together multiple restaurants concepts from around the world under one roof. Whether you're craving French, Italian, Chinese, Japanese, coffee, or dessert, the idea is that everyone in your group can order something different while still enjoying a meal together. Today we're going to explore the market, learn about how it came to be, taste a few signature dishes, and answer the question everyone wants to know. Is Omakase World Market worth visiting? Let's head inside. Omakase World Market opened in South San Francisco in June 16, 2026, and was created by the Omakase Restaurant Group, the team behind several well-known Bay Area dining concepts. Their vision was to create something different from a traditional food court. Instead of fast food, they wanted to bring restaurant quality meals into modern marketplace where people could experience different cuisines without traveling all over the Bay Area. The result is a spacious food hall featuring multiple restaurant concepts, comfortable seating, and a place where friends and family can gather over great food. The first thing you'll notice is how open and modern everything feels. The high ceilings and natural light makes the space feel welcoming. And there are plenty of tables whether you're here for lunch, dinner, or just grabbing coffee. One thing I really like is the variety. Instead of deciding on just one restaurant, everyone in your group can order what they are craving. Not to mention there is a little small arcade area and a pool table that you may freely use. Hi foodies, today I'm at Omakase World Market in South San Francisco. Another food hall opening here in South San Francisco, and it's already getting a lot of people talking because created by the team behind some of the Bay Area's most well-known restaurants. So I'm gonna go try some of the dishes and see what kind of food they have offering here, and let's do a taste test, right? Alright, let's go check it out. Just a quick note, you may use any kiosk inside the World Market to access all the restaurants located inside. And as such, the menu is pretty extensive. I'm going to show you what the full menu looks like with a little bit of a speed up. You may slow this video down if you want to see the details and the prices. What's up foodies? So I got 3 items. I got a chicken noodle soup from France or French cuisine, a pasta rigatoni from Italian cuisine, and a dumpling combination from Chinese cuisine. But there's also Japanese sushi here, and there is also American burgers, which I didn't get. But we'll try these 3 dishes and see how it tastes. And well, first we're gonna do the soup first. So from the French chicken noodle soup, it comes with a bread. For $12, the soup looks like this. I'm gonna give you a close shot, but it comes in a bowl and some bread. So we're gonna try some of the soup. Get a big scoop. There is a lot of chicken, as you can see. I'm gonna show you here in the big screen. You get a lot of chicken, some veggies. It looks very clean. I think it's like chives. You got carrots. Looks really clean and simple, which is good. Fresh ingredients, fresh bites. Let's try some of the chicken noodle soup with some chicken and some soup. It's quite simple. The ingredients are fresh and simple, but it's sweet. A lot of nutrient. It tastes very hearty. One of the better chicken soups I've had. There's no noodles inside, but they do give you a lot of chicken for $12. I think it's all right. I mean, usually the prices at food halls are around $18 to $20 per plate. So a soup's kind of like appetizer for $12 is all right. But let's try some of the bread. We'll dip it into the soup. The bread's very tasty. You want something light. You don't want some. You want something with less calories. You're on a diet or something. You either get a salad or you go get a chicken soup, and you'll be filled with a lot of chicken breast and nutrients from the chicken. So pretty good for $12. I say it's worth it. Alright, next is the rigatoni with some pork sausage. Rigatoni sugo or something like that. I'm not sure, but there is some pork, and this is like a ricotta. Anyways, there is a type of white cream and filled with bits of pork. I think that's like a pork sausage. Yeah, it fills with bits of pork sausage, a little bit of greens, and mainly you got the pasta for $22. So let's try it out and see if it's worth it. First, we'll do the pasta. Pasta is cooked perfectly. Just the amount of al dente, just the amount of softness. I don't know if I can show you really well, but it's, yeah, perfectly cooked. Wow, really enjoying it. The right type of chew. It's good. I found a piece of meat, so let's try some of the sausage. It's like a pork belly type of meat. It's not overwhelmingly strong in flavor, which is fine because it's more like a tomato base, I feel like. But it's a complementary to the dish overall. It doesn't steal away from the pasta. It complements the pasta. So it's not a meat dish, it's a pasta dish with meat that complements it. Very well made. We'll try some of the meat with the cheese and with the pasta all at once. So here's a big bites. We got some cheese, we got some meat, and we got some pasta and some greens. Big bite coming in. Really good. Actually, highly recommend to try this if you're here. One of my favorites so far. $22. Yeah, I feel like that's a fair price for you get fresh ingredients, especially at this food market. All right, the last but not least, today's dish I got here is the dumpling combination for $17. I couldn't decide which dumplings to get. There is the pork one, there's the pork chashu bao, there's the veggie chashu bao, there's a pork siomai, and I think there's like a veggie dumpling in here as well. They give you two types of dipping sauce. There's one that's like a chili spicy, and there's one that's like a soy sauce. So you could dip it if you like, but for me, I'm gonna try it without any sauce, without anything. We're just gonna go with the original taste, okay? So I think the first one here, I believe, is the veggie one. It doesn't have any sesame seed on it, so I think this is the veggie one, but we'll do a bite and we'll see what's inside with no sauce once again. I lied. This is the pork bun. This is the chashu bao, which is barbecue pork bun. They use like, it's pretty similar to a Cantonese Hong Kong style pork bun. Not too much difference actually. Maybe a little bit drier than what I would like. But in terms of the meat, it's pretty similar in taste. The bun itself is a little bit drier than what I would like, but pretty close to what you would get at a dim sum restaurant or a Chinese Hong Kong style restaurant. I mean, honestly, for these buns, you don't really need kind of sauce. Pretty similar to what you get outside. Not bad. The next bun, now I'm pretty sure if that was the barbecue pork bun, this might be the veggie bun. Actually, why don't I open it? Oh no, there's pork in here too. So maybe this is not the veggie. Maybe there's two types of meat buns. And then I think the veggie dumpling is the one that was green. So this is another pork bun. But this one has sesame seed on top of it. But let's bite into it and check. Oh, maybe this is chicken bun. Maybe this is like barbecue pork. Instead of barbecue pork, the last one, this is barbecue chicken bun. I think that's it. Because of the meat, it looks like chicken. I think the barbecue pork is better. Pork bun tastes better. Chicken bun, not as good. I'm gonna dip in some hot sauce. Actually, the hot sauce, the cool thing is they actually have the chili flakes. If you like the chili flakes, those are really good. So I would add some chili flake. Instead of the oil, you put some chili flakes in here, and that is what you need to enhance, if you want to, for the spiciness. Let's do the green vegetable one. So here's the veggie one. It's a dumpling. So I'm pretty sure it's veggie. I mean, it's green, dumpling form. Let's do a bite. We got some carrot, got some chives, some type of seasoning. It's not bad. It's pretty good. I mean, for a veggie one, it's pretty flavorful. Yeah, for a veggie bun, I feel like it's pretty flavorful. Pretty nice. Not much comment on it because not sure what to say about it. It's alright, acceptable. Now it's time for the final boss, which is the siomai. There's two kinds. There's the pork, which is the regular original one, and there is a square looking one,
that looks like this. I think this is a veggie siomai. We don't know. Let me try to rip it open. I don't know. I think it's kimchi, right? Let's take a bite. Yeah, I think this is veggie. I think this is kimchi. It's kimchi siomai. Pretty interesting. It's mild in kimchi flavor. It's not overpowering. For me, it feels weird. It has a meaty taste to it. So maybe there is meat in there. Maybe this is just like a kimchi siomai, but it's not veggie. Because there is meaty. The bottom part is meaty. The top part is kimchi. So it might not be... I mean, we'll refer back to the menu that we saw earlier. I don't know what's in the combo. I kind of just copied it. But in terms of taste, it's pretty good. It's light kimchi. There's meatiness. There's pretty flavorful. It's not like, obviously, it's not authentic Chinese Hong Kong siomai because we don't have kimchi in our traditional Chinese siomais. But overall, it's a fusion, and it's a pretty tasty fusion. Yeah, pretty good.
Sorry, the Park Shumai video got deleted by accident. It was very authentic, just like what you would get at a dim sum restaurant. Very good for a food hall.
And that's my review of the Omakase World Market. And they have good to-go boxes, so if you can't finish everything you eat here, you can bring it to go. You can just grab it for free over at the side. Yeah, it's a lot of different food. It's very close to South San Francisco. I mean, this food hall is mainly for the workers and people that work around this area. But as a visitor, you can still come and try out the food. If you're in the area or if you're trying to fly at SFO, here's a pretty good location because it's close to the airport, and there's a food hall. You can have different kind of cuisines, and as I've tried, the cuisines here are pretty authentic to their region of food. I'm not expert in like French or Italian cuisine, but they're both pretty good. And for the Chinese, it was dim sum. You know, it was authentic dim sum. It's even better than some dim sum places, you know, random dim sum places. Overall, good experience, good vibe. The environment here is so cozy and so nice. It's warm. There's a little mini arcade. They have a golf simulator. I don't know when that's going to be opening. Thanks for watching. Good eats, great vibes. Foodie Life Dan. Make sure you stay subscribed. I'll see you the next time. Bye bye.